Hey guys, it's Jayla. Welcome back. I'm here today to do my update for the 21 in 2021 project. For this project, I have selected 21 items and it's a combination of makeup and beauty items, and I would like to either meet a specific goal or use up these 21 items over the course of the year. So this is my third update and I do have one empty, which is super exciting. So let me share with you what that is. So I was able to finish the sugar scrub that I had in this project. It is the Tree Hut Belize Breeze Shea Sugar Scrub. And it is this product here. I think I was originally saving this for the summer, but I decided that I was like, you know, it smells florally, so I can pull this in at the springtime. Smelled really good. Oh my God, it really smells good. I love the Tree Hut sugar scrubs. Love them. They are beautiful. And they last a pretty decent amount of time. I usually wait until they go on sale at Ulta, like a buy one, get one 50% off or something like that. So I have several. I don't need to be buying any more anytime soon, but I do love these. Ziggy's back there playing with a hair tie. That's his new favorite toy. He holds it with his paw and like snaps it. He's so funny. Okay, so now let me get to the items that are still in this project. I still have 16 items left in this project, so let me get to it. Maybe I should bring these a little closer. So the first item I have to show you is the Algenist Power Advanced Wrinkle Fighter 360 Degree Eye Serum. So this is the item here. I cannot tell you how much is left in here. I do just use this underneath my eyes at night. I don't use this during the daytime. I use this at night. Now I will use this morning and night once I get through my Dr. Brandt serum or whatever that product is. It's not really a serum. Under eye thing. In a couple of months, hopefully, once I get that finished. But until then, this is strictly a nighttime serum. So it's going to take me a while. This is a lot of product. It's 30 mils, 1 fluid ounce. Most of the time, eye serums are either 15 mils or, they're usually 15. So this is like a large amount of product. So it's going to take me a while to get through, but it's fine. I usually know that kind of going in, and so I'm prepared. Where'd you go, Zig? He found his way in my underwear drawer in my dresser. I don't know how the heck he did that. And now there's underwear all over my floor. So the next item is the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. And it is this product here. So I didn't make as much progress last month. I did roll in a MAC little deluxe size facial spray. So I was working on that, but I'm not too concerned about this. I mean, this is a giant bottle and I should have this done in a month or two. So I'm not too concerned about it. This is an okay facial spray. I was going to say, did I use facial spray today? I did. This is an okay facial spray. It's not my favorite. It's decent. I don't love it to use to like spray eyeshadow to kind of foil. I use something else for that because I don't love this to do that, but for a facial spray it's pretty decent. So I'm working my way through that. The next item is the Makeup Raw Sauce, and this is this product here. So it's a pretty large bottle. There is 150 mils in this bottle. So I'm making steady progress on this. You can see my lines there. So pretty consistent with my use. So I would say I probably have a couple of months to go, maybe. So 2 for sure. If I can get it done in 2 updates, that'll be great. It may take a 3rd month to get through this. So it's taking a while, but it's a large container. So that's kind of the reason why. So the next item is a moisturizer. This is the Ole Henriksen Sheer Transformation Perfecting Moisturizer. And so this is the product here. And I am pretty close to being done with this. I actually, before I had it rolling around on my vanity here, I had kind of shown quote pan. But it's kind of reformed itself. And so now you can kind of see there. But I'm like down to about here in this product. So I'm close. I'll have this finished by the next update for sure. It's almost done. So I'll be finished with this by the next update for sure. I love that product. It's very nice. I do mix it with a lightweight oil for the daytime. So it is my daytime moisturizer. Really do enjoy that product. And the last, I think this is the last skincare item that I have in this project. It is the Dr. Jart Dermaclear Transfoam Clay. So I didn't make any progress on this past month. And that is because I was working on another mud mask. I was working on a couple of mud masks. Oh, I threw it the wrong. Did you find it? So the two mud masks that I was working on the May Lindstrom mask. I was trying to get that finished. And then I was also working on the Ofra peptide mask, which isn't really a mud mask, but it's a similar consistency. So I really wanted to get those two kind of finished. So this one kind of got shoved to the side. So spoiler, those are done. So this is kind of next in terms of like mud masky items. So this is kind of going to be my focus moving forward when it comes to mud masks. So yay. Okay, so now to the makeup items. So I'm going to save my palettes for last. So first I'll start with this Maybelline matte lipstick in Almond Rose. And this is a beautiful lipstick. I did make a little bit of progress on this. So this is what this shade looks like. It's a beautiful lipstick. It's definitely got that matte formula to it. So I did make a small amount of progress on this. My goal for this is only to just use 1/4 of the bullet. I am working my way towards that goal. Yeah, so I am very close to that goal. I probably have, about, 1/4 of an inch left before I hit that goal. So I'm close. It's distracting me. So hopefully, I'm hoping that I can focus a little bit more on this in the spring summer, because it's definitely a spring summer shade. Okay, so the lip liner that I have in this project is the ColourPop lip liner in Dopey, and this is the shade here. This is also very beautiful, and I hadn't made very much progress on this previously. I mean, small, little bitty, every month it's like little tiny bit of progress. And so that's what the shade looks like. So similar progress from the last month. It's very kind of consistent in terms of just a tiny bit of progress every month. I just struggle with lip liners. It's because when I put on a lip product, I'm not like pulling out a mirror and I'm just get on the lipstick. It's kind of how I am. I'm just like, put the lipstick on real fast. And so the last thing I think about is like, oh, I need to line my lips. Not that I need the liner, because they're starting to get a little older and they do feather a little bit, but I struggle with lip liners. Okay, so I do have 2 eyeliners in this project. The first one is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eye pencil in the shade Perversion. This needs to be sharpened, but this is how much is left of this pencil. So I'm making very good progress on this. I didn't make as much progress last month as I had the previous month, but I'm working my way through this. It's definitely getting a little bit more challenging to sharpen. So we're getting to the point where I think, after a certain point, it's going to be difficult to sharpen this, but I'm still using it. It's definitely, obviously, I'm wearing it every time I wear eyeliner. It's what I wear. And then I did wear this today. And I did make pretty decent progress on this, especially compared to the fact that I didn't make any progress on this in March. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Voodoo, and it is a purple liner. So what I've been doing with this is when I have like a pink look, like I'm wearing today, I will top this on top of the black eyeliner, and it actually helps the black liner stay longer, which I do like, because that black liner is pretty creamy and this one isn't as creamy as the black liner. So this helps that black liner stay in place a little bit longer in the waterline. So I do like it for that purpose. So I've been kind of doing a double duty with the black and this, kind of on top of each other. I don't know if I'm going to be wearing this on its own, but we will see in this, now that it's spring, if I do that. I don't have a lot of purple shadows and projects right now, so I'm working on that for a project that's coming up middle of this month. So maybe that'll help me work through that purple pencil. Hopeful. The one purple eyeshadow that I do have is this eyeshadow from Nabla, and it is in the shade Alchemy. And it is this eyeshadow here. So I don't know if there's that much progress in this eyeshadow from the last month. So I had a bit of a fiasco with the palette or this little Z palette thing, it's a ColourPop palette that I have all of my shadows in, all of my single shadows in. It fell off my vanity, and this gorgeous shadow from Cleona broke. So I had this palette like full of loose Cleona shadow waiting to be repressed for a couple of weeks. And I needed to do a repressing session with my Lorac Pro 3 anyway. So I was kind of holding off doing that because I wanted to do it all at once. And I wanted to do it after I had filmed my update with the Lorac Pro 3 for Tiny Pans. So everything that was in this like little magnetic palette was kind of like ignored, because there was like loose shadow all up in here. So that shadow kind of got ignored for a little while, but it's, I still have pretty decent progress on it. It's, a really beautiful, beautiful shadow. I know I've shown it to you guys before, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty. So obviously now that this palette has been, restored back to its pristine condition, I can go back to using that shadow without worrying about the precious Cleona shadow getting everywhere. Okay, now let's get to the palettes. I'll start with my NARS palette and save the amazing Hourglass palette till last, but the NARS, I'm working on a blush in the NARS Nordstrom Best Cheek Palette, and this is what this palette looks like. So the blush I'm using is this one here, and it is in Deep Throat. So I am making pretty decent progress on that. Well, I shouldn't say pretty decent progress. I'm using that blush. I'm using it. There's the pressing lines have disappeared. So I've definitely started using it, especially now that it's spring. I can, go a little ham in this blush. It's really beautiful. It's, definitely more of a springy, peachy pink shade, which you can see there. It's really pretty. It's really pretty. I really do enjoy using that blush. And it's pretty pigmented too, so you kind of have to be a little careful whenever you apply it. Okay, so now let's talk about the Hourglass palette that I'm working on. This is the Ambient Lighting Edit Volume 4, and I'm working on several shades in this palette. So let me show you what the palette looked like from last month. And this is what the palette looks like now. So yes, you can see there's some pretty big progress. And you know, let me tell you the products I'm working on. So the products that I'm working on, the first one is this powder here in the middle. So that is diffused light, excuse me, not dim light, diffused light. So just by the action of getting my brush into diffused light, I'm actually using up dim light. And it's just because the size of these pans are small. So depending on the brush that I use, and I try to use smaller brushes, but you know, sometimes I go with a bit of a bigger brush, I end up, you know, I'm using up dim light quite a bit. So my goal is to finish diffused light here in the middle. And then the next powder I'm working on is the bronzer up here. And that is filtered bronze light. So it's kind of hard to tell, but I do have like pan showing in the corner. And it's in like this corner here. So I don't have pan in the center yet. But it is pretty worn down. Like the bronzer is pretty flat. So I'm suspecting that I'm going to hit that terracotta pan in the center pretty soon. And my original goal was just to flatten the pan on this bronzer, but I'm so close to finishing it that I'm just going to try to finish it up because I'm so close. I am so close to finishing this. And you can even see that just by working my brush into that bronzer, that it's kind of worked the side of the pan of the blush right next to it, which is Luminous Glow. From right here, you can see where it's worked its way kind of into that pan on the side there. So anyway, I feel pretty good about the bronzer. I'm hopeful that I can finish it by next month. I'm really hopeful that I can finish it by next month. I kind of want to just see how much is left in there, but I'm not going to do it. Okay, so then the third powder that I'm working on here, and the last powder I'm working on here, is this blush here, and it is Euphoric Fusion. And you know, I've definitely used that blush quite a bit, and it's really hard. I tried to show it during the last update, and you really couldn't see it just because my camera didn't want to focus on it. But you can kind of see the dome on the middle blush is so much higher than Euphoric Fusion. Let's see if I can get it to show. Hopefully that shows it. I don't know if that did, but there's definitely a difference in the height. Hopefully that will show you. So anyway, that is kind of how things are going in this palette. I'm very pleased with how things are going. I think eventually I will focus on the highlighter and the other blush in here. But for now, I'm just focusing on, you know, those three powders. And, you know, maybe in the summer, I'll work on, if I'm not finishing Dim Light, which is this powder here, I'll finish it up. Because it's almost done anyway. So anyway, that is the Hourglass palette. I'm really enjoying working on that palette. I love how much use it's getting. It's making me feel good about working through my collection. Okay, now he's worn himself out. Anyway, so that is my update for 21 in 2021. I'm feeling pretty good about the majority of the products in this project. I don't think there's anything in here that I'm too concerned about. One thing I'm sorry, I didn't mention. I am also working on the bronzer in this Nordstrom palette, but obviously it's too dark for me right now. So it's not the bronzer. I haven't started working on it yet. It is this bronzer here. So once I get my summer tan in June, I will work on that. But for right now, it is not my priority. I'm still working on that Hourglass bronzer. So, and again, I can't use this bronzer until I go to the beach because I'm pasty. I'm pasty white. So anyway, like I said, that's my update for today. I know I need to focus more on that lip liner. I know I need to focus more on this. I'm so bad with lip liners. That's why I put them in projects, because I forget about them. And I have so many. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please stay safe. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye. Ziggy is licking my lights. Or one of the lights. Why do you like to lick that? Huh? Hey. Hey. Zixter. Why are you licking the light? Come here. Look at his toe beans. Toe beans! Hey, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Want me to throw it? No. It's like he knows when I come in here that he's gonna get love. Oh. What do you want? What is it? You want to play? You want to do this again? Okay. Okay, he wants to play. See, he was telling me he wants to play. Well, you done? Don't show them your booty. Alright, I have to film. It's filming time. It is officially spring. Hey guys, it's Jayla and welcome back. I'm here today to do my update for the 21 in 2021 project. This is a project, maybe I should not look away. What are you doing? Well, mister, I have things to do. Okay. So needy. Hey! Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Stop being naughty. Play with your hair tie. Yeah, play with your hair tie. This is my March. So this is my March update. April update. So this is my Ziggy. I don't like that he abandoned us. So I am okay, now to the what you got going on? Meow. He's being restless. What is it? Say hi. Say hi. Oh, you got the hiccups? What's that? Oh, you do have the hiccups. What's that? You are distracting me. Where's my phone?